session, this unnamed evil party has been dwelling within Broken Bridge. You have made many alliances and have been thinking of newfound plans and what to do with the time that you have within Broken Bridge. Um, during this, during one of the nights, there was a sudden um, influx of new opportunity as three airships floated up from the south and found their way above the city to aid in its defense and transport um, a new alliance into the fray. You all went, spoke with the king, and learned that a kingdom to the south heard the plight of the vampire you saved from his own exploding airship. Um, Sasha has been given reinforcements and an opportunity to redeem himself uh, with these airships and this newfound alliance. You realize it's now much easier for you all to go and rescue Dylon, the Archmage of the Requiem Institute here in Broken Bridge, after he was forcefully kidnapped but able to escape from his imprisonment. He now dwells somewhere within the Empire of Glass, on the run, hiding, and you all are thus sent aboard one of these skyships to give chase and find him. You gathered some leftover supplies and quickly made your way onto the ship as it took off heading southward. You now find yourselves crossing over the Great Lake and cutting across country in order to avoid the majority of enemy patrols. The ship lurches off to the east just before it gets in eyesight of Birch Bay, planning to take a path just south of the bridge over the large Crimson River, taking you all the way across the Shamala Mountains and into the Empire of Glass. So, currently at this moment, there are a few named individuals, who are aboard the ship. Sasha is aboard the ship, currently commanding at the helm, leading his troop. There is also the large steel defender, or the steel predator, not defender. I remembered his name after last session. His name is Damascus.
That fits.
He prowls the edges of the ship, walking along, looking down. Every so often, he'll go below decks and prowl and patrol. But it is a quiet, discerning creature, this strange construct. The entire crew themselves are also warforged. They work tirelessly and are very efficient. Each one has different symbols and colors denoting their stations aboard the ship. The bosuns are very clear and bright and well lit at the moment. So yeah, you are currently heading over the slightly snow-dotted lands within the Reach as you make your journey. That's where we begin today's session. Anyone wish to do anything?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does any of us have like a plan for locating Dylon at all?
I have a spell that can send birds or beasts or whatever to go find people if I have a description, and give them a message. but
Okay.
I don't know exactly where to send them or what message to send.
Well, if we find a place that would be good for meeting up at, and we think he's close by. Other than that, are we just gonna follow up on rumors and satins?
I guess. I don't think any of us are trackers, really.
I mean, I can follow a trail, but I gotta have a starting point.
Are you having this conversation in view of Sasha?
I mean, I don't think Ace would have tried to hide it. Everybody knows what we're here for, right? I'm not insane.
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, then no, I'm not trying
All
to
the
hide
crew
it.
is on this same stealth mission, kind of. I've been told that he is somewhere at the edges of the Shamala Mountains, some outcropping in the middle of the plains, close-ish to the Brick Peak garrison, or somewhat. You can see the edges of the vanished peaks as well. I think we'll just search and see if there's any landmarks. I know where Reviavo is, and relatively where the Brick Peak garrison is. So we'll just avoid those two spaces and see what we can see.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. And then Ace will turn to her party and say, "Does anyone have anything that can make like vision better?"
I can look through Seidani, but that's about it.
I can summon Grim, who can give us a little boost if you're near him.
Then it
Potion
seems like we're all perfectly prepared for keeping an eye out.
Perfect. Okay. Anything else for the moment? While you all are aboard the vessel? No?
I have a question, but it's not like related to what we're doing currently.
Sure, shoot.
Just for like my note keeping sake, what's up with like Kara? We left him behind, right?
Yes. Caro was left behind. Caro was left behind.
Okay. The boy.
The boy, yes.
Good. Okay.
I mean, you
I just
still
wanted
say
to-
his last name.
We come back and Kara's like, actually, I want you all to call me by my last name.
Maybe. He might just need his own chosen name.
We should baptize him and give him a new name.
That'd be interesting.
Get him his first personal victim that he can sacrifice, and then baptize him in their blood and rename him for his new purpose.
That sounds wonderful. Who volunteers?
To die?
Yeah, who wants to be the sacrifice?
Oh, that's just some random person we get off the street.
It's not a good sacrifice unless they're volunteering.
We could
Well-
convince The guy
Yeah.
whose name I can't remember.
What
Your,
guy?
your minion. Ace's minion.
No, he's the one we're baptizing.
What if we baptize him and sacrifice him?
Baptize him in his own blood. He will be reborn again.
Um.
And it's a 2-for-1 special.
He hasn't proven himself useless to me, so he's still gonna live. But I just wanted to check in to make sure that I knew where he was.
Gotcha,
And then
yeah.
I, of course, have Cecil with me.
Of course, yes.
Whether I want it or not. And that's all for me.
Wonderful. So, the skyship, as it flies along, the route moves fast. There's no water resistance, very little wind resistance, as the ship relies on the wind to travel, and as it takes the wind, it cuts through the sky with ease. This is way faster than any sailing ship you've ever been in. Already, you recognize that most likely, you will very, very quickly get to your destination. The airship moves at 9 miles per hour, as opposed to 5 miles per hour for a regular sailing ship. So with that, roughly to where you need to be, it'll take about 13 hours aboard the ship. So you have plenty of time. As the ship cuts past Birch Bay, you look down and can see the large river, the bridge you had crossed not too long ago. You can still see just kind of a little bit to the south the smoldering wreckage of the previous skyship that Sasha had been using and relying on, scattered within the snowy pines just north of Birch Bay. What's everyone's passive perceptions?
15.
15?
15.
18.
Clay has 16. Bonnie has 11. Okay. Anyone over 14 begins to hear very, very distant noises, like these small and then suddenly you hear skunk, tunk, tunk. You watch as wood begins to splinter on some of the edges. Immediately you feel the ship lurch to one side as you see that Sasha is immediately turning the ship further north, avoiding much of the forest to the south. Well, it looks like we're going to go closer to Brick Peak Garrison than I had hoped. It seems whoever shot down my previous ship might still be in the woods. There must be more of them. So, as the ship lurches further north, it rides just north of the large river that cascades actually down south towards Birch Bay. You begin to see the distant Shimala Mountains rising before you. Tall, snow-capped peaks that stand dark and imposing. They are massive. And for most of you, you've, seen rocky hills and the thin mountains around Red Ridge, and the rocky hills around Clash and stuff. This is a true mountain range. This is also continuous, almost. To the distant north, you just begin to get a sight on the other mountains, the Banished Peaks. The land there is different. The peaks more jagged and reddish. And you can see on the edges of one of the Shamala peaks this tall, looks to be some sort of fortification. Immediately, Sasha turns the ship once more and takes you back across the river, closer to the woods, in an attempt to cross as much of the Shamala Mountains as possible, avoiding sight from the Brick Peak garrison. Okay. So, just to get, to this location, taken about 85 miles. This is about 10 hours of travel, I believe. So, we'll put it at 9.5 hours of travel. Get you right about there-ish. What have you all been doing for the last 9 hours?
What is there to do on an airship?
Yeah, you can choose
Do they
this
have,
time to rest.
shuffleboard on deck?
No.
Damn.
You'd have to find your own fun.
Can I teach the crew how to play shuffleboard?
Do you want to teach the crew how to play shuffleboard?
I have to decide if Ripley knows how to play shuffleboard. And
roll an
Does-
intelligence check.
I don't think he does. It would be really funny if he did, but it would make
Just-
absolutely no sense.
But what if he made it up?
He could
What if
make it
he's like,
up.
it's been 4 hours, I'm super
Yeah.
bored.
You're the inventor of shuffleboard. Whatever.
You are shuffle, and you've made the
Yeah,
board.
can I invent shuffleboard real quick and then teach it
Shuffle
to these
and
people?
board.
Spend like 4 out of 9 hours thinking about
Go
what
ahead, roll.
shuffleboard could
Just
be.
roll me an intelligence check. Yeah. You were looking for things to do, and you realize the deck of the ship is, pretty long. And hold up, let me do something.
Ripley's thought
fast.
process is he remembers as a kid playing what would essentially be soccer, but he has really weak legs now and can't do that because he would hurt himself. So what if he does something where he doesn't have to use a lot of physical effort
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
and
he can still do an activity?
mm-hmm. Yeah, you begin to use some spare chalk from, someone's set of climbing equipment or something like that, and you begin to draw out this large square, about 6 feet wide, 39 feet in length. You create a 6-foot shooting area and begin to have a scoring zone with the following values of 10, 8, 8, 7, 7, and then 10 minus 10, or 10 off, essentially. And you you just make shuffleboard. Now go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Oh, I'm so good at that.
12.
I'm gonna use my point of inspiration. I really want this to work.
Oh my god.
Let me see if I could. No, I'll take the 12.
Okay. You take the 12. Mark off your point of inspiration then.
Yeah.
You
Right.
are so you begin to tell, your allies, these Warforged, the rules of shuffleboard as you've made them. Um, a lot of the Warforged are busy and not fully interested. But there is a couple Warforged that seemingly have no active job right now. And I'd say you get 2 Warforged to play with you.
Amazing. I'll also, invite any of the party members.
Can Cecil play?
Yeah,
Someone have to
Yeah.
shoot for Cecil.
we need more players. The weird baby can join.
I'll shoot for Cecil. Ace'll do it. It's my weird baby.
So yeah,
Can my
you-
weird baby play? I'll play for her.
Look, I want her to feel included.
No, it's great. It's really good.
She.
I love shuffleboard.
Look, we're giving her hobbies that aren't, evil.
Um,
She's gonna use it for evil. Don't worry.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna get way too into the game. So who wants to be on the do you two want to be on the team with each other and face the Warforged, or do you want to split and have a Warforged on each of your teams?
Let's split.
Split? Okay. So you get one of the Warforged, the other one goes to Ace and technically Cecil. And you two begin to square off.
Alright, how do we figure out who wins shuffleboard?
Um,
It breaks out.
What's
do
a
you think there's
shuffle check?
shuffleboard rules in D for D&D?
I don't think there's shuffleboard. Well, there might be. Actually, now that I think about it.
There's no way. There's no way.
Hang on.
What is this?
Hang on.
Yeah, there is.
Damn.
Somebody did make it,
This is what I found.
I think.
Oh no, it's
Um,
nothing.
Yeah, it is
Ignore
not.
that.
I was looking at that too. It is nothing.
Why does it
um,
have that title if it's nothing?
I don't know. How to play shuffleboard complete rules guide.
That's not.
That's not it.
I
no.
was also
Or are
looking
you
at that.
looking
That
at
was also not it.
McClure tables?
Yeah, that's like for in-home shuffleboard.
Um.
Alright, it doesn't look like there's.
Okay.
We can make it up. How do you play shuffleboard in real life? I've never played. All I know is you do it on a board.
You kind of you're trying to like shoot discs and hit lines, but not
Oh, it's
over
like-
the lines.
It's like almost golf, right?
It's almost like golf.
It's like golf but less.
I really hope no old person ever watches this Twitch VOD.
I couldn't care
Um,
about their opinion.
I know, but I would be yelled at.
I had a man at work tell me I look smarter than people who play golf. And I don't know what that means, but he did say it was a compliment, so thanks, I guess.
That people are weird.
Yeah, because he
It's a
asked me where the
shuffleboard.
golf course was, and I was like, I don't know, I've never been there.
Honestly,
And he was like, oh yeah, you look smarter than someone who plays golf. And I was like, thanks, I guess.
Honestly, shuffleboard I think is more like air hockey than it is like golf.
Okay,
Yes.
I see. Air hockey. I have played that before.
So it's
Yeah.
air hockey, but there's no air. You're just sliding against wood, and you're trying to get your little puck,
You
Into
can
the
do it, like,
zones.
On the deck
Into
of a
the
ship,
zone.
right?
Yeah.
You can do it on the deck of the
People
ship.
do
You
it on
just like
cruise
mark out the
ships and stuff.
zones.
Yeah. This is on. You drew this
Yeah.
on the deck of the ship.
Perfect. Okay.
You've also
basically just, like,
made your
one
own
rectangle.
little,
Do we just make like
little
dexterity checks,
thing.
maybe?
Yeah, I'd say so. So,
Okay.
do you? So your ally is Claymore, and uh, Ace's Warforged is expert.
Expert.
Are they an expert in shuffleboard?
They're gonna
No.
be.
I am an
They're
expert
gonna be.
in defensive combat,
That's basically the same
I-
thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
but we are not in a defensive combat scenario. So
That's
I
what you
will
think.
shuffleboard.
All right, incredible.
It's like
Um,
playing chess.
So,
It's not.
evens or odds? Evens or odds?
Odds.
Odds? It was evens. Lars, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
You just say no.
No. I don't-
Ripley,
Yeah, I'll go first.
you and Claymore go first. I need you to make a dexterity check.
Okay. That is a 10.
Okay.
Completely average for a game I just made up.
Yeah, you shoot the puck across the space. You are able to just get it within. Trying to see how the
Should it be like-
score is done, actually.
Well, it's like you get 1 point, 2 point, or 3 points depending on where you land it in the zone.
Hmm.
So like the idea is like it's harder to get it in the 3-point zone, I think. Or is it like golf? How is this scored? How's shuffleboard scored? We're
Well,
learning how to play shuffleboard.
yeah, I guess this is our session. We're just learning how to play shuffleboard.
Well, really, it's a game like shuffleboard, so we can just invent whatever we want, so it's legally distinct.
You're right. Yeah, this is Ripley's
So,
board, by the way.
I
Yeah, it's Ripley
okay. I
board.
think with
Ripley board.
shuffleboard,
Let's call it
you
Rip
like
board.
you like
Sure.
slide it.
Board.
I know basically how it's played. I just don't know how it's scored because I'm
Yeah, I
looking
don't
at
know
the
how it's
scoring
scored.
thing, but I'm gonna
It's like-
guess that
But I just don't
their
know
goal
if, like,
is to get either the very bottom or the very top. The very top
So-
is the best. So Ripley, you shoot it very far across the board. You have a little bit too much strength into it, and it bypasses most of the board on the very far right side, and is just on the edge of 7. Your ally Claymore throws his with his little broom that he has. It rocks and teeters, and you watch as it hits one section of the ship and it bounces off the edge.
Damn.
He looks towards you, gives you a metallic shrug, and goes, "I am sorry. I have failed us in this matter."
Don't worry about it, man. It's all good.
Claymore's like, I only know how to hit things really hard. Actually.
Ace, it is our turn now. We must win this.
Oh, you've
Yeah.
unlocked expert's competitive side.
I am
Oh,
an
yeah.
expert at this. You watch as expert goes first, and
I'm giving 2 big thumbs up.
somehow you watch as he both knocks Ace's puck off of the board and gets his in the top scoring position.
Damn.
I am an expert at this. It is
Who
your
was
turn,
I?
Ace.
I knew you'd be great. I'm gonna pick my puck up off the ground.
Make a dexterity check.
It's a 21.
21. Okay.
Shit, beat.
You launch your puck across the space, and it settles. You watch as it almost seems like it's about to hit your ally's puck, but somehow your puck skirts around it and then just goes behind it.
I
And
threw a
both of the
curveball.
you somehow curved the puck, and they're both in 10. They're both in peak scoring position. I am so proud of you. Good job, Ace. You see, suddenly, your ally turns to you, like, really fast. His head just snaps. Yes, you did very well as well. Congratulations. Doll. Turns back.
Oh my god, it's someone who respects Cecil's existence.
Damn.
You hear a voice in your head as Cecil speaks to you. Can I have my go now?
And with that, I'm just gonna, yes, Ace will nod, and then she's gonna put Cecil on the table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you place Cecil on the floor. Cecil grabs the edge of the broom. This little fucking imp creature looks back at you, and you hear the voice in your mind once more. Can you help me?
Of course, Ace will say out loud, and then we'll go help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you bend down as you pretty much like squat down, grab the
Fold in
edge
half.
of Cecil's arms, and like you're teaching someone else to like golf or swing a bat. You gently help Cecil with their nudge. You watch as Cecil's skirts off the right side slightly slides a little too far, probably past the 10. It just crests right into 8. By the way, this is the image I'm looking at. I realize I'm saying all these words and no one can see what I'm looking at. That is way dark. What the hell?
Is this curling?
No, this is shuffleboard.
Oh, yeah, they're like the same.
Curling is like hockey.
This is full size
it's
shuffleboard.
not.
This is not.
It's like kind of like hockey. You do it on ice.
That's the only thing it has in relationship to
There's
hockey.
a puck and a stick. That's 3 things it has in common with
It's more
hockey.
like a puck and a mop.
Well, alright, listen. The only time I've seen curling is in a movie about some zoo animals who escape the zoo and wander a city, okay?
It's
That's
valid.
the only time I've seen curling.
I've only
And I
ever
don't think that was
seen
an
the
accurate
weird
depiction.
memes.
The
I
memes
saw
of curling are from that
on
zoo
The Sweet
movie.
Life of Zack and Cody, I think.
Oh, did they
There's
do curling on that?
I think they
'Cause
might
I know
not.
I saw
They might not have.
shuffleboard
I
on
might have.
Sweet Life on Deck, but I don't know if
I
they
might-
were curling.
I might just be like fucking insane.
They could have. They did a lot of stuff in that show.
There was definitely curling in something. In some kind of kids TV show, there was curling where they were like, we have to win this curling competition. It might have been iCarly. It was either Sweet Life on Deck or iCarly, I think.
It was one of the two. But here, this is the meme I'm talking about. This is what I remember. It's in dank memes. This is curling.
Incredible.
This is all I know about
Yeah.
curling.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Bars
That's all
somewhere.
curling is.
Anyways, yeah, Cecil's goes in, and gets an 8 on her side. You
Ace will
suddenly
clap
hear
very
a voice.
enthusiastically.
Well, this is unfair.
How so? I say to who I assume I will turn and reveal who they are, unless it's no one.
Render, take the ship. You watch as Sasha walks down from the helm over to the curling section and goes and joins Lars' side.
God, I hope he gets a nat one. That'd be so funny.
Ripley,
It
the
would be really funny.
dark-haired vampire, joins your team, as the other team technically has 3 people. Since I decided to let Cecil join. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm getting a phone call.
was this? What movie was this?
The
Lars?
Wild. I put it in the thing.
Oh, okay. I'm fucking insane. I'm sorry. I was so distracted by those
It's
penguins
from
and
the
that
movie The
snake.
Wild, which came out in 2006 and is really badly CGI animated. And it's
I can't
honestly a
remember
fucking
it.
hilarious, stupid ass
Why?
movie
Why is
that I
the
need to
snake?
rewatch.
Why is the snake the mop when it's just like on a mop?
That's
I
the
don't know.
curling brush.
Yeah, and the snake is just like kind of on it, I think. I don't remember exactly why the snake was on it, but
Maybe
I
to
do remember the
manipulate it?
snake was involved. Maybe the snake just gets caught on it in that scene and then can't like get off the mop or something.
Maybe.
I don't
It's
remember.
hilarious to think
It's
that
been
they were just using
literally
snakes as
15
mops.
years since I've seen this movie.
Honestly,
15 years.
yeah. It's only gonna get longer.
I should watch it again. Maybe I'll watch it tonight.
Let's all go home and watch The Wild.
Where can I watch it? Is it streaming anywhere? It's on Disney Plus.
Oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah! All right, I'm adding it to my watch list on Disney.
Amazing.
The koala in this movie is weirdly sexual and has a super bad Australian accent. Like they could have just gotten an
that
Australian
fits with
person to
real
voice
life
the koala.
koalas, though.
I just think it's crazy. They
Like,
hired like a non-Australian to do a really bad Australian accent instead of just hiring an Australian person.
sometimes that just fits with the vibe better.
There are no vibes in this movie. It's just like an acid trip, genuinely. The animals are on acid, the viewers are on acid. I think all the people involved in making it were. And it was one of my favorite movies as a child. I watched it so much. I mean, it was also
That
one of the
checks
only
out.
movies we had on DVD, so I didn't have a lot of options, but I did watch it a lot. I do like that the turtle looks like it's having a good time.
I think if I was
Good for
used
the
to
turtle.
curl, I would also have a good time.
I mean, you'd think it would be having a bad time because it's a turtle on ice, but maybe all the friction of sliding across the ice is keeping it warm. That's how friction works, right?
Maybe it's a special turtle.
It's a special ice turtle.
Yeah. What
Curling
if it's like,
always reminds
you
me
know how
of
like you
that.
can give like otters ice and they love that shit?
Yes, I
Maybe
love
it's like
otters.
enrichment.
It could be enrichment. It spends
Has
all day
anyone
basking in the
seen
sun, and then at night
that
it slides
one
across the ice.
that one episode of Magic School Bus where they take all of the friction out of a game of baseball?
No.
That's what curling
Is
reminds me of.
it a really slippery game of baseball?
Well, it's like you could see the ball going, and then like the person who catches it goes at the same speed of the ball because that's how, force works. And then they're just bouncing around and sliding, and then they can't stand up, and it's hilarious.
Sting. They buttered up the baseball field. Basketball
No,
field.
no,
Wait,
they Magic School Bus
is it
did it.
basketball or baseball? I already forgot what you said.
Baseball.
Baseball. Okay, so baseball field was the correct word to use.
Yeah.
I've been to 2 baseball games, and I read a book the whole time in both of them.
Baseball is one of the few sports I understand, and so I do appreciate it. But I also have seen far too much in my life because I had to go to all of my brother's games and practices, and that is just simply too much baseball.
That is too much baseball. I know the uniforms are a big thing for people, but you know, maybe if they
What
had
do you mean
women's
when you say
baseball.
thing?
Hmm?
What do you mean when you say a big thing? Like a kink thing, or like?
Apparently, people think baseball like uniforms make them look hot or something. Like it makes them have
Yes,
a nice
that is
ass.
correct.
So like maybe
Uh-huh.
if I went to a women's baseball game, maybe I'd be into it.
Actually, you might.
They are outside though. I don't like outside.
So sorry about that, wait.
No problemo.
Okay. So, you watch as Sasha.
No problem.
Shush. He hits the little puck, and it skirts across the space, and actually lands pretty decently. It gets into the far back 10 position. So not perfect, but he scores technically some points. With that,
Some point.
some points. With that, the scores are tallied up. So far, there is a very, very clear lead on the side of Ace's team at the moment. But Lars, your team has some points. So
We have some points.
we'll go off into the second round for this. Now that you have some ability thus far, you've kind of trained. You had like one round of a little practice. You get to go again. If you want to, you can try and shoot for a person's puck that is currently on the field.
What does that do?
You can knock their puck off the field, which negates their points.
Oh. And then if my puck is in that spot now, do I get the points?
Which you do.
Oh, I want to try to go for one of the ones in an easy spot to hit.
Okay. Experts or aces are both in the 10 position. They're very upfront and very visible. Probably easy to hit.
Yeah, I'll go for one of those.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your dexterity check. This will have a -3 to it.
Incredible. So this is just a D20 roll for me. So an 18.
Okay. An 18. Your puck is able to make it into the 10 position. It does hit both of the other pucks, but the other pucks were very well placed. It doesn't fully knock them out, but it is able to situate itself right in between, almost like a wedge in between the both of them. It's a very good position
Nice.
to have.
A puck sandwich.
Absolutely, a puck sandwich. Your ally Claymore goes next. You watch as he grabs his new puck, takes his little broom, hits it, and you watch as his puck goes directly off the edge once more.
Damn.
Oh no, I seem to be terrible at this.
It's all right, Claymore. You got it next time.
Sasha gets to go. He joined your team late, but to make it even, he gets his next go. Okay. His it goes barely into 7.
It goes.
It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It goes
It's
and
on
hits.
the board.
Yeah, it's on the board. Gets 7. So now you have really good 10 and 7. So far for this round, you weren't able to knock any of the other pieces off. Let's go to the other team. Expert's going to go first. He's very excited. I cannot wait to win. He hits the puck and creates an even bigger puck sandwich right in number 10. Haha! Ace, it's your turn.
Success. Yeah.
Are you aiming for any pucks, or are you just trying to score?
I mean, really, the majority of pucks on the board. I'm just gonna try to score
Okay.
because I don't think I'm good enough to aim. I got 14.
Okay. It's a little difficult. Sorry. It's a little difficult because there's so many pucks in the high scoring position that you have to avoid them. So the puck, as you shoot it across the board, you're able to just nudge it past number 10 slot and score it right within the 7s. So not too shabby. Cecil's gonna go next. You help Cecil again?
Yes.
Expert will say to you, I believe in you, my fiendish construct. Cecil smiles with this little fiendish smile as you assist. The puck goes wide. It doesn't go off the edge of the ship or anything like that. It just goes wide and does not land on the board. Cecil will say to you in your head, I'm sorry.
In my head, I will reply, there's no need to be apologetic. Besides, if you do better next time, it'll throw him off. I'm just trying to put a good
Yes.
spin on it, but I'm toxic, so.
So going into the third and final bout, there's a very, very clear evidence of who might win this, but there's still chances. Lars, you wish to go?
Yeah. Let's go. I'm just shooting
17.
to shoot. I'm not trying to knock anything.
Perfect. Yeah, you shoot to shoot. You avoid your own really good puck and all of the other good pucks, and are able to scoot it past just out of 8 and back within 10 off, where it's a good spot to be. Your puck is fairly safe. Well, it's not safe, but it's a high scoring position, but not the highest. You feel very confident. Claymore is going to attempt to scatter the pucks. Claymore's third puck goes off the edge.
Oh my god, buddy.
Claymore
I-
is precious. He's precious.
He's talented at other things.
You see Claymore puts his robotic hands to his head. You hear this dull dong. I hate this game of emotions we play.
Oh no.
There is
Pat him on
hefty
the
robotic
shoulder.
laughing from the other side of the board, as it seems the other team is clearly enjoying this. Specifically, Expert. He's just happy. Also, you do have a crowd that is turned up to watch this game. Sasha is gonna go. He's also gonna try and scatter because he has to. Okay. You watch as okay. Ripley, you look and watch as Sasha gets ready, holds his broom, and looks at you, and gives you a little wink as he nudges his puck. You watch as it moves with pretty decent speed directly towards the center, hits your puck, which is perfectly wedged, and you watch all pucks in number 10 scatter to the winds. Aside from just his. So in the perfect scoring spot, there is just his puck. And the far back spot now is, I believe, your puck. There is a puck in, I believe, 8 and 7 as well. So
Ripley's flabbergasted.
okay. Don't know if this is exactly how the rules work, but this is how we're doing it. So you're at 35 at the moment. Now it is the last chance for this other team to try and reclaim their scoring spots. Expert will go first. You watch as Expert hits the puck. It does not make it on the board. You see Expert is flustered. No, no, no. This cannot be happening. Ace.
Okay, so tell me again how the board looks.
Right now there is one puck in 10,
Mhm.
like main 10, one puck in 10 off, and then there's a puck in 8 and 7. That's all of their
Okay.
scoring pucks. You had like 3 pucks in main 10. I believe you also have a puck in 7.
Yeah, I know that I had a puck in 7. I mean, I really have nothing to lose. I guess I'm just gonna aim for the puck in 10, because why not?
Okay, I gotcha.
What do I roll for that?
You would roll your regular roll, but it's -3.
Alright. Oh, perfect. 13.
13. You're not able to nudge it out of position. You do hit it, but it careens your puck just ever so slightly out of 10 and into 8.
Points are points.
Points
I
are
lost.
points. Okay, Cecil's go. Cecil, with your help, is able to score another 8. So you have 2 8s, and I believe you have... Okay. After this round is over, you tally up the scores, and the scoring has changed, and there is a decisive victor in Team Ripley.
Whoa.
You had a lot of medium scores, and the one hefty elimination of 3 of their 10s it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sasha really just made a huge difference here.
You watch as there is a clatter and a clang as Expert goes to his knees. I can't believe this. I have failed. I was supposed to be good at this. You watch as Claymore walks up to him, pats him on the metallic shoulder, you hear a couple extra clangs, hoists him up. Come, friend. Let's go drown our sorrows in warm plates. And the two of them go down below deck to
In warm plates.
feel warmth. That is their
Damn.
way of letting loose.
Oh. No one's ever not like a fresh oil? A fresh
Nope.
oil job?
Don't say that. Don't say that, please.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to think of like, you know when you like oil a hinge on a door?
I understand.
Okay, good. I just want to be clear on what I'm talking about here.
No, but the canon in my universe is that Warforged, while they can't eat or drink, they do enjoy the warmth, as they can feel warm things, and so they do often just sit in warm places and soak up sun or warm place.
Me too.
That's so valid.
We're forged reptiles.
Listen, they can't heat themselves. You
I'm
know?
not hearing that they're not reptiles.
Anyways,
Sounds pretty reptile to me.
Hell yeah.
2 Warforged go down below deck. Sasha goes over to Ace and will shake your hand.
No, I'll shake his hand.
Well played. I'm glad we had this chance to fight. It was
Yes,
wonderful.
it was certainly entertaining.
Very. Now let me go and take my bridge back. He's turning more southern. He's just gonna be southern now.
It's infectious.
It's so infectious. I can't. Every single game I'm playing in or in, there's a southern, and it's just it spreads.
Yeah, it does.
Contagious.
It's a very catchy
Yes.
accent.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
will
fun
say,
though.
when I'm at work and I can have
Yeah.
a southern person come to check in, I start like tone switching and like
God.
becoming more southern while I'm speaking to them, and I have to correct myself because I'm like, no, I don't talk like that. I need to not be lulled into this way of speaking
Don't
in this
lull me to the dark
in this
side.
45-second conversation I'm having.
Goodness. Okay. Yeah, so you all end your game of shuffleboard. Lars, make a perception check.
Incredible. Would love to.
Okay. Ripley begins to, kind of clean up his mess and eliminate the chalk outlines of the board for the remainder of the day. And as you are doing so, you kind of look up at Sasha as he regains the helm. You see a wide smile on his face. And he looks at you as he's smiling and just mouths the words, "I cheated to you." Then he laughs to himself. And the ship gives a slight little turn as it begins to head slight new course.
Ripley's eyes go wide and he turns away before Sasha can see that his cheeks are getting darker.
Yeah.
I think
So-
it's incredible. Ripley also thinks it's so funny that the only sport he has ever won is one that he made up. Like, that's truly the only way he's ever gonna win, is if he just fully makes up the rules.
Pretty much.
Oh
But
yeah,
now-
this sport-like activity that requires so little physical movement and really just some aiming. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
See, you think you won there, but actually, there's this rule that means you didn't.
Exactly. And if they say that's not true, it's like, I made it up. Like, I made this game. Obviously what I say is right.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
wrote the rule book. I know what's in there, I promise. But yeah, it's just very funny to him.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. What a great game.
How's Cecil doing?
Cecil says to you as she turns her head and kind of looks past your shoulder. You just hear in your mind, I want it to hurt. And you kind of look at her eye line, and she's staring daggers at Sasha.
She said, I want it to hurt.
I want it to hurt, yes. In your voice.
That makes sense. I'm just gonna pat her head, and that's all I'm gonna acknowledge it. She can hate people. That's okay. I support her.
Mm-hmm. You begin to walk away, patting Sasha's, Cecil's
Patting
head.
Sasha's head.
Patting Cecil's head. And the last thing you hear as you go below deck, trying to get Cecil out of eyesight, is Cecil repeating, "I can't wait to get my hands on a good corpse again."
Cecil, chill. Chill.
Cecil wanted to win.
Cecil doesn't want to win.
But yeah, you head below deck, and see a couple Warforged getting real tipsy on some warm plates. That warmth is really working with their gears, and they're getting a little loopy.
I do want to find them at some point and thank them for joining my game of Ripboard.
Absolutely. Yeah, you make your way downstairs as they're in the kitchen, which is incredibly empty. There is no food on the ship at all. As the ship is piloted by people who don't need to eat ever. And you notice that all the kitchen has stocked within it is lots and lots of plates and multiple what looks to be like plate warmers, like specialized little ovens that all they're designed to do is take a plate, put it on a pedestal, and it just slightly warms it enough. And the two Warforged are there. You see Claymore looks towards you and greets you. Hello there. How are you doing?
Good.
I'm
Just
so
went
sorry I
away.
lost it for us.
Oh no, you're fine. We won.
Oh,
So-
we did, didn't we?
Yeah. Thanks for playing. I wrote down sort of the rules that I made up on this sheet of paper. In case you ever want to play it with other people, and I'll hand him like a sheet of parchment that I hastily scrawled out my nonsense rules.
Yeah, you hand out the piece of paper. It's quickly grasped, not by Claymore. You see Expert, essentially rips the paper out of your hand. Yes, we will play this again. I will win. We can win this. Let's go. Play right now. Okay.
Maybe not right now, but later.
I want to win this. Let's play.
How about you study up on it, and we can play again tomorrow?
You're so right. I will. I have to study. And you see he sits back down, puts the paper down, and takes a single finger, puts it on the first word, and just starts going. And you watch as he
Great.
uses his finger to track exactly where he's at on the paper.
What happens when he gets to the end of it?
He gets to the end of it, takes both hands, purposely flips the paper over with both hands, sees there's nothing on the backside, flips it back over again, takes his finger back to the top, and rereads it.
Perfect. I hope he does that all night. Ripley's back hurts. He needs to go lie down.
Oh,
But yeah, he just wanted to thank them and give them the rule book, which is a sheet of paper.
Absolutely. The Warforged will study this, and this is their new pastime.
Yay.
I thought you were gonna say this is their new passion.
I
think it's
yes.
both.
Yeah, it is both. They're very, at least some of
I'm
them are
glad I
very
could
passionate.
contribute to their activities.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of activities.
You've given them a new hobby.
Hell yeah.
Next time you should teach them D&D.
Something to enjoy other than
Definitely.
warm plates.
This is how the Olympics start? Absolutely.
The Olympics start with shuffleboard.
The Ripboard Olympics.
Mhm.
The Ripboard Olympic.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, you turn and leave the canteen. As you do so, there is, the second you step out, there is this very quiet right next to your ear. What do you do?
A what? Like, what kind of sound is it? Like crunching?
It is like a sliding sound. Do you look?
Yeah, I'll look at this.
You turn. You are about maybe 6 inches away, face to face with the steel predator. It's just looking at you. It's clung to the ceiling. You see its sharpened, serrated tail is dangling below it, just waving back and forth.
I give it a little wave.
You watch as the tail slowly raises and goes back and forth once.
Do you want to like play or something, or are you like trying to kill me? I'm a little confused here.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion to not be murdered right now. Oof.
5.
Well, it was nice knowing you all.
You watch as it full on, all of its claws retract. It flips in midair and lands perfectly upright.
Job. It's really impressive.
And then just walks away.
Oh. Alright. Bye. Damn.
Yep. So you begin to think to yourself, that was weird. As the ship slightly lurches. What is everyone else doing?
I'm still trying to help out the crew and learn how to pilot a boat.
Yeah, go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Could I perhaps guidance myself?
Over the course of an entire 8-hour day of work.
You just keep doing it.
I'll allow it.
Heck yeah. What kind of check did you say? Athletics?
Athletics, yep.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you work with a lot of the bosuns or the boatswain to provide advice to the captain. You learn a lot of new weird words. Learn how to do repairs. Your hands get slightly rope burned and blistered as you learn bunches of knots and feel much better at this skill of piloting a boat. Especially the bosun part of it. Sails and ropes and wood and all that stuff. You're not proficient with carpenter's tools, or really proficient as a bosun, but you're learning for sure. The bosun Warforged also greet you and begin to see you as a compatriot and an ally. They will also teach you one of their Warforged songs.
Amazing. How's it go?
Steel hands, cloth sheets. Raise the mast. Dance at last. Way ho, way ho. And on and on.
Beautiful.
It's a very simple thing. They also will share stories. It seems like bosuns just have a lot more time to talk than others, and a lot more permission to do so. They are yappers. You learn bits of lore. It appears that these Warforged are from a variety of places. Some of them, a lot of the soldiers specifically, were found in the ruins of Midas, within the old Mysium works, where they were crafted and made themselves. The bosun Warforged were separate. They found their way to Sothren, hearing tales of a powerful and respected Warforged emperor of sorts. They like him. He does care for the Warforged, but some of them share doubts that this is the right way for the Warforged to continue their existence. They enjoy being amongst their own kind, but it seems that this group to the south, specifically this Emperor Prize, as he self-proclaims himself, has grand ideals. He often speaks of the Empire of Dawn and the grand wars of the past. Many of his lieutenants also have seemingly these ancient knowledges of the Dawn War itself. And a lot of them talk of why they're in this fight now. Why are they here? Is this to please their Lord's will to rebuild the Empire of Dawn, or to shatter its remains so that it can never rebuild itself again? They don't know what their Emperor's motives are. But they're excited that they can enjoy the company of many fellow Warforged of all shapes and sizes and types.
And then there's one weird flesh guy that's with him.
Yeah, you also learn, if you do you ask about him?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. You would learn that Sasha, there's a moth in my room.
Love moths. They're so cute.
Yes, but that means. Oh well, my window's open. Yes. You learned that Sasha is originally from another plane of existence. Technically, the Shadowfell. He comes from Falkovnia, a land filled with undead. Another one of the Emperor's allies, the namesake of Drakovnia, was banished there for 80 of his years, but about only 6 months their time. During that time in Falkovnia, he made a lot of allies within the army, and when he was finally able to escape, he brought a lot of his soldiers with him. He has thus then turned a lot of his soldiers into vampire spawn, teaching them different ways of being vampiric. They are fairly open about it and not entirely evil. You also learn that there are many different individuals that have begun the process of becoming vampires. One of the main ones that is well known is the large fire giant that dwells within their encampments, named Grimlock. They don't mind Sasha, and many of the other vampire spawn are fairly chill, as they all had sworn to fight undeath, specifically mindless undeath, or vast armies of it within Volkovnia, and they have taken this essentially devil deal to live long enough to see their deeds done.
Interesting.
So they are individuals who fought a war against undead and have thus then become undead themselves to fight it, even though they live on the mortal world. Any other questions you would have for your Warforged friends?
I don't think so. I'm just here to learn more about boats.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, you learn as much as you can about your boats. I'm just writing down the names real fast. Some of the other Warforged. Okay, so the three Warforged you make friends with that are fellow bosuns are Kid, Friend, and Spark. These are your friends.
Beautiful.
Gotcha. Anyone else wish to do anything?
I think Atlas will be just training on the deck for most of the time, I think.
Okay. Anything specific with part of your training that you want to see?
No, he doesn't do anything particular. Kind of just going through, I guess, the drills and stuff, and just pushing stuff like really hard to get stronger.
Okay. You see a couple of the kind of Guardian Warforged, these tough-looking like soldiers with the arm blades and shields. Two of them begin walking past you as you're training, and you watch as one of them begins to kind of copy your moves. It seems like he himself is, you know, kind of bored, like some of the others are, and begins to kind of almost shadow you and start learning some of your techniques. Do you do anything? Or just let him do it?
Yeah, I'll let him copy me. I'll try and do some like harder to see like how well he does.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me just a general strength check. Seven. Okay. You watch as he is able to, as you begin doing these more kind of advanced move sets, he's able to easily keep up, and soon he almost seems to be leading you through some of these drills, and it seems like he's very much guessed your style of combat, and seemingly, as a good warrior probably should, is able to predict your next movements. He, as this goes on, and you're just doing the movements, suddenly you watch as he steps 1 foot closer, arm blade extends outwards, and he catches your blade, and he kind of takes you into a sparring match to see what more you can do. Go ahead and make an attack roll, please.
Would I be able to reckless this?
Sure, yeah, go ahead. Uh, 26 would hit him, yes. You're able to take your spear, and as he tries to catch it with his arm blade, you swing it underneath and jab on into the underside, catching bits of plate. He denotes the strike, looks down. Solid hit. Again. And goes in for his own strike to see if you can attempt to parry it. Does a 15 hit you?
No, but he also has advantage on me.
Oh, yeah. Right, you're right. Okay. 18 hit?
That is.
Okay. You watch as the arm blade swings around and is able to avoid your spear as you go to connect with his arm blade to kind of block the hit and stop a lot of that momentum. He swings the arm blade around with expert ease and is able to just hit the sword onto your chest. It's not a wound that really does any damage at all. It's just to denote that you've been hit. 1 for 1. Again. Make a attack roll. That'll hit. Okay. Again, he tries to block this one. As you hit him, he denotes the hit. Rolls, ducks, and is going to go try and hit you. That one is definitely going to hit. The first one did. You watch as he sweeps under your leg, catches you on the back of the thigh, yells, hit, turns around. As you turn, you immediately see a decent opening. Go ahead and make another attack. Oh, definitely. As he is getting back up from his hit on your the back of your leg, you turn, spear in hand, and jab downward. You watch as he takes his sword and juts it upward, and you just catch the bit of plate around the neck area, and you hear. It would be a normal, decent hit around any individual's neck area. He lowers the sword as your spear goes past. Hit again. Well done. Stands up. And we'll try to do one more bout. That one hits. He swings once more, catches you right in the ribs. Your last hit.
Have any dishes up there? Austin, you have any dishes?
Oh, one more go.
Okay, 17. That is the only miss you've had all the entire time. This last hit, you go and reach down and try to stab once more right in the chest area. This time the sword not only is able to redirect your spear, but completely bats it away. He swings his arm blade once more, and then sheaths it. You are a good fighter. Keep up the work. It's great to see other well-renowned fighters aboard our ship.
Oh, thank you. You're not so bad yourself.
I was born for this.
Seems like we should do this again. We have more time.
I would enjoy that. My name is Render. He nods his head towards you.
And I am Atlas.
Pleasure. He extends his sword-handed hand.
Yep, I kind of will just cross my spear with his arm blade.
It was his actual normal hand. He was going to give you a handshake.
Oh, I thought you were doing like a sword crossing thing.
No. It's his actual normal hand that he extends outward.
Yeah, I'll try to do the predator handshake with him.
Oh, hell yeah. That is perfectly responded to. The handshake is strong, powerful, and full of respect. Render will bid you adieu and continue on his slight patrol of the ship as the ship continues forth. Your next attack in a combat, you can add a d4.
Ooh, okay.
For training and practicing. Anyone else? Anything? Anyone you want to speak to or anything of the sort? I will take that silence as a no. The ship crests over the Shamala Mountains. You begin to see distant sights. A open, massive red field begins to fill your vision. But not before you realize why you can so readily see the plains and fields of Bane as you see the shells of Dawnseed for the first time. You had heard the name spoken, but had no context as to what it would be. It is a graveyard for mountains. You see a large section of this mountain range has been sheared and leveled. There are about 15 full mountains that are gone. All that's left is plateaus that only jut up maybe 200 feet from their base. The rest of the tall mountain structures, gone. To a normal person, it is extremely unsettling and very obviously wrong that someone could level half a mountain range like this is jaw-dropping. As you're all looking out over the horizon at the strange and beautiful sight that is the strength and might of humanity and mortal kind to reshape their natural world, most of you begin to hear this sound off in the distance, and you turn. Probably Ajal and Ace are the first to notice it, followed by Ripley and the rest of the others. As you see what looks to be small, kind of glowing dots. You realize it's the last rays of sunlight from the sunset, reflecting off of metal armor. You see the beating of wings, and you suddenly realize that there is metal individuals, currently making their way towards the skyship at a very fast speed. It seems that they're readily going to be able to cut you all off. Sasha immediately
Where are
will.
we turning to?
What's up?
Where are we turning to? I'm just
Sasha
like closing out. I haven't seen him.
looks out over the horizon. The two sides of the airship. What the fuck? Love that. Sasha turns to the side, looks at the impending individuals. All Warforged. Top deck, ready yourselves. Ready the cannons below deck as well. I need firing teams at the ready. Both heads! He hesitates for a moment, thinking of what to do. Lower one sail, raise two. I want one of our backup sails ready in case they try to shear us. I hope that you all are here and ready to defend this ship. I'm not about to lose another one. Soon, the sight of the individuals gets closer and closer, and you begin to see what and who they are. Glowing paladins, knights, wearing full plate mail, riding atop what looks to be War Pegasus, clad in metal armor, their wings beating furiously as they approach the ship. There is a good amount of them, 30 to be precise. You immediately watch as the lead knight gets within 120 feet of the ship. You watch as the ballista that are readied on the top of the ship, the cannons that are readied underneath the ship, you feel the hesitation as the protectors of this ship ready themselves for combat. Then you watch as that lead knight throws a singular javelin towards your ship. There's no way it should hit. But then you hear a resounding as suddenly the javelin sparks into lightning itself. You watch as the main mast is suddenly struck by this lightning bolt, as a lightning javelin embeds itself in the very top of your mast. A lick of flame and fire begins to spread up the mast. Up and down the mast, as the knights ready themselves and dive into combat. So next session, we will begin with a combat aboard a skyship, floating above the mountains here on Kara.
Sky combat.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Place yourselves wherever your characters wish to be. By the way, before we end today's session, full length. And now you will have to make sure that your newfound allies and friends don't get murdered. Wahahaha.
Highest single point would probably be at the front of the ship. Highest general point would be at the back.
Yes. The actual highest point would probably be at the top of any of the masts.
True.
Middle mast is currently lowered. It is not raised. They're saving that one. However, back mast has been the one that was actually struck by the lightning bolt. That is the one that contains the steering column. So this is currently on fire. preparing to burn. This one is unstruck. This one is not raised. Just so you know. Technically, this ship is very fast. But it is uncertain if these flying soldiers can keep up. Unless they do something to stop your ship. But yeah, sorry for the late session. I don't want to start a combat that I know we're not going to finish in the next hour. And we only
Okay.
started playing like, an hour 30 ago. But
It's alright. We got some good ship stuff done.
yeah, like
I
nice little
invented a
roleplay.
game.
You did. You know what? For inventing a game, I'll give you an inspiration point. I'm realizing.
Whoa. Thing.
Yeah, very creative. Even though it was a pre-existing game,
No, it's a brand new game.
it's not a brand
Legally
new game.
distinct.
It's not legally distinct at all.
Legally distinct.
It's not legally distinct at all.
Would it be legally distinct if at the end of the game the pucks explode?
Maybe that's why Claymore shot them all off the edge.
He just knew instinctually that they were going to explode at the end.
They're Claymores.
Isn't that a big spear thing?
It's also a small, portable, anti-personnel bomb.
Whoa.
Right. He heard his brethren in the shuffleboard peoples.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I rolled for Claymore specifically. I don't think he rolled above a 4.
That's crazy.
Like, he was bad. Like, genuinely, he was so bad at this game. But yes, we'll pick up next week with air combat.
And the map you made 3 weeks ago.
So I did make this 3 weeks ago. I may or may not have made it with a certain person looking over my shoulder, judging me the entire time.
Absolutely.
It's a good map. I like it.
It's one of my weird, like, favorite types of maps to make. I don't know why. I just really fucking love seeing, like mountains underneath, or like a city. Because we've also had, I think it's hidden now, but there's also been this one, which I liked a lot, but I think I could have done with a little bit less cloud. Like, you can see a little bit of, like, the city below, but not enough, I feel. But I did like this map a lot as well. So, I took inspiration, and I made another one. I
Slay.
also made another one. But not for your troop. I was also inspired by hell.
I love to be inspired by hell.
I was inspired by hell. It's a little bit more plain, but there's lava trees, or fire trees, I should say.
You spent so long on those fire trees.
I like it.
I learned
Cool.
that you can't, like, with Incarnate, you can't multi-place down objects on top of other objects. Like, you can singularly place them over top, but for some reason, the fire refused to be on top of the trees themselves, so I had to place each of those fires individually, which was annoying. But yeah, That's been map time with me. I like maps. What can I say?
Good maps.
Mm-hmm. Very simple, yet very good. Yeah, well, we'll continue next week. When
Yay!
I'll be here full time.
Well, no way.
What? Oh, I also have to work next week too.
Gross.
Yeah, I keep taking the
Simply
weekends
don't
off.
go.
That's a very persuasive argument.
Just quit your job.
I've seriously thought about it. Sadly, the only other job that I actively work at the moment makes me work even more nights.
Damn.
Also, I might be late to D&D on Thursday. Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, I've been meaning to tell people I actually can't do this Thursday. Because I forgot about a thing I have to do.
Then
I meant to
I
message that yesterday. Let me
may
say
have
that
to
right now.
I have to tell my boss that then.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah. I get to work a private party. Like a house party that someone is having. And they need valets for some reason. But yeah, thank you all for joining for this quick little shindig.
Yippee! Bye.
Have a good night, y'all.
Bye bye.
Yep. Good night.